Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. My name is Kirs, and these are your essential 7 cosmic powers for our new week ahead in astrology, beginning Sunday, August 31st through Saturday, September 6th, 2025. Sunday, the sun's day, your essential cosmic power number 1 is faith versus the facts. We have the second quarter moon today. The moon is in Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, which is all about believing, trusting, the faith. The moon in Sagittarius is making a square to the sun in Virgo, which are the facts, the science, the information. Faith versus facts, both are powerful and necessary in our life. If you're going through a tough time perhaps and you don't know how to keep going, it's that faith, that's believing that things will work out, that helps us to keep on moving forward. Versus if you're on an airline flight and something is going wrong during the flight, you want the facts. You don't want a psychic healer driving the plane. You want to know what is the information, what is the science that will help to have a positive outcome. So faith versus facts, second quarter moon in Sagittarius, both are necessary and profound in our life. Monday, the moon's day, your essential cosmic power number 2 is to pick up the phone and just say, I called, like the song by Stevie Wonder, I called to say I love you. We have Saturn retrograding into Pisces. Now Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, the ending. Pisces is surrender. Saturn, the great teacher, teaches us some very tough but necessary lessons in life. So if you've been putting off healing, making amends with someone, you're getting that gut instinct, I should call, I should let this go with Saturn retrograding back into Pisces, and always, of course, then pick up the phone and call. Just say, I just called to say I love you. And I actually did this with someone a long time ago. We didn't speak for about 7 years, actually. And I picked up the phone, I got that intuitive hit, just call, let it go. I did, and said, I just called to say I love you. And they said, have you lost your mind? And I said, yes, and it feels great. It was like the weight and burden of Saturn was lifted off my shoulders, because the mending, the healing, all was well in the end. And as the fates would have it, that person was only here for about another 1.5 to 2 years before they passed. Saturn rules over finite physical time. Think about how you would feel if you got that instinct. I should call, I should let this go. Just call and say, I called to say, I love you. Tuesday, Mars's day, your essential cosmic power number 3 is make your maintenance appointments. We have Mercury now moving into its domicile and exaltation placement, Mercury in Virgo. This is superb. Doesn't get better than this. And Mercury in Virgo has this ability to take very different, complicated components, weave them all together for a healthy outcome. So if you've been putting off your yearly dental appointment, taking your pets to the vet, your health appointments, getting your car checked, wonderful time frame with the astrology cosmic energy to make those maintenance appointments. We are going into a new season very soon, autumn. Mercury exalted in its domicile in Virgo, sublime. Wednesday, Mercury's day, your essential cosmic power number 4 is have an anchor, have a touchstone that brings your mind back to center and peace. What's happening here is that we have Mercury now in Virgo making a square aspect to the outer generational Uranus in Gemini, ruled by Mercury. Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. It moves very slowly and shows how all of us as a collective progress over time. Now the Mercury square Uranus is where there is so much information, so many decisions, can be very or feel very erratic. So when you have something that just calms down and brings peace to your mind, centeredness, do this with the Mercury square Uranus in Gemini. Thursday, Jupiter's day, your essential cosmic power number 5 is the deal is too risky. Hold off for a better time. we have Mars in its detriment in Libra that stirs the pot, making a square to Jupiter exalted in Cancer. Jupiter doesn't know when to quit. So what can seem to be a very energetic potential deal, the Mars square Jupiter, both of Mars and Jupiter in cardinal signs of the zodiac, Libra and Cancer. This can get competitive, it can get jealous. The deal is not the right time here. And this competition and jealousy with Libra and Cancer over who is the boss here. The deal is too risky, and again, Jupiter just doesn't know when to quit. It's exalted in the sign of Cancer. Hold off for a more auspicious time. Friday, Venus's day, your essential cosmic power, number 6, is to know that love needs friendship. We now have the moon in fixed air Aquarius, which is very light. Aquarius is the sign of friendship. The moon in fixed air Aquarius making this opposition to Venus in Leo, which is hot. It's on all the time, needs to be entertained all the time. It's fiery. It can get jealous. This moon opposition, Venus in Leo, is having a social network of friends, things that take your mind off of the intensity of the one-on-one relationship only. Make some friends, have friends in social networks in your life along with the primary relationship. Moon in Aquarius, opposite Venus in Leo. Saturday, Saturn's day, your essential cosmic power, number 7. We can agree to disagree. We now have the outer generational planet Uranus stationing retrograde. Again, the higher octave of Mercury, which is the planet Uranus, it shows how we as a collective progress over time. Now, this Uranus stationing retrograde in Gemini, which is we can agree to disagree, meaning we can have different opinions and thoughts. In Gemini, Uranus in Gemini is open-minded, loves to learn. We can agree to disagree. And this Uranus stationing retrograde in Gemini is reminding me of two legends, movie actors, legends, icons, Henry Fonda and Jimmy Stewart. They were both Taurus the bull. Doesn't get more stubborn than that. They had a 50-year plus friendship. Now, Henry Fonda was a liberal Democrat. Jimmy Stewart was a conservative Republican. And back in the 30s and 40s, when it was just as politically charged as it is today, Jimmy Stewart and Henry Fonda had a very bad argument that almost ended the friendship. And after that fight, they took a vow, they made a promise to each other to never get into it again politically and risk the friendship, because Taurus also knows the value of things like friendship and like people. And they never fought again. They were friends for well over 50 years. So with the Uranus stationing retrograde in Gemini, we can agree to disagree. And it doesn't have to turn into a slugfest. Because think of, like the two Taurus, the bulls, the value of things, which is people and friendship. Is it really worth it to not be able to have a peaceful Taurus ruled by Venus, peaceful conversation where, yeah, we disagree, but we're not going to end relationships and friendships over it. So these are our 7 essential cosmic powers for our new week ahead. I also have my weekly Voice of Astrology podcast where I add in more astrological information. It's available everywhere. Just type into your search engine Voice of Astrology. It will be there for you. Thank you, everyone. Have a fabulous week. I will see you all in the stars.